Hello everybody, and welcome back to Greedfall. The last time we were together, we were helping to find a charlatan for the Bridge Alliance. Well, we've since apprehended him. Now we just have to go back and inform them that they can come in and arrest him and, pay me, because that's kind of why I was doing it. That aside, let's go back, get our reward, and continue our adventures here in Serene. So let's go see what the merchant has to say.
Good day, good sir. How might I be of service?
Well, he's got the Malachor.
You can start by explaining to me why you refuse to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, sir. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is
You are shady, motherfucker.
If you agree on the sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just an agent. And I'm only obeying orders.
Only being orders. That line strikes me. Let's see here.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
Right.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain, it's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders. Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You're demanding a second payment but refuse to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing.
Then who the hell's the master?
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
I can't blame Kurt. So who the hell's the master? Can't I just go shove a pistol in that dude's face? Oh, anyway,
I
Charisma.
don't think you understand who you're dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lord de Sade, nephew of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion, theft. You know as well as I that the congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
You tell them.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That excuse does not work, dude.
As orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise, without delay. Unless you'd rather your master is hung and that you finish your days in prison.
I beg your pardon, sir, but you are not my master.
Oh, I failed my
The
charisma.
attendant at the guard was quite specific, saying this affair should be handled with extreme discretion. So I seriously doubt that you'll be wanting to drag us in front of a judge. That would stir up the muck.
Whatever is he talking about, Kurt?
Your guess is as good as mine.
We shall return. See you soon.
Huh, so my charisma check failed. Only was a 75% chance, but I thought I had it. So that means there's more to it than that. I guess I don't have the other talent, so I guess I have to go and threaten him, but I don't want to go that route right away. Let's see this. Oh God, hi.
I can't hold on much longer.
Ooh, that was quite the explosion. There we go. We're good. Level 2. Awesome. Do I get Jack All for level 2? Ooh, I can get a shotgun apparently. Traveler's Blunderbuss. What is that? I can't use it yet. It's a rifle. Requires rifle. Okay, so I guess the rifle might be for soldier characters and not rogues, which makes sense. Ah, barrel. What's in the barrel? Ammo. Ammo's good. Kurt went down like a sack of logs, but thankfully the AI don't seem to have any penalties to going down in battle. Just, you know, they leave me without an ally. Well, let's go back. I guess I only have the option to threaten now. I don't really want to. Like, that doesn't seem very me, but you know what?
So you're back, sir. Do you have our second payment with you?
Don't count on it.
I don't have the intuition to offer bribes, so threaten
This
it
is
is.
preposterous. Your master is a thief. I have no patience for bandits and robbers. Either you give us back what's ours, or we'll take it.
Your idea of diplomacy isn't all that different from mine.
To the devil with you.
Since you leave us no choice.
The merchant's clerk isn't hearing your arguments. The only thing left is a show of strength. Sorry, Greenblood. If I'd have known, I wouldn't have gotten you mixed up in this.
Well, I guess I'm stealing back the merchandise now. And you know what? That sounds kind of fun, honestly. Let's see what we're getting ourselves into. It looks like it's back here.
To my help! And death to the others!
This guy's actually very fancy. Damn it, I'm having no luck with,
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Oh, there we go.
Stop! I beg of you.
He seems to have grown wiser all of a sudden.
Yes, yes. Don't hear me anymore.
Very well. I'm counting on you to deliver this merchandise as quickly as possible.
Yes, good sir. I'll take care of it immediately.
Oh, my reputation went down with the merchants. Okay. So that was... okay, well that's not fun. Destroy... Hold on. Level 1 science and alchemy.
It's not possible just now.
Okay, so I could blow that up with something. Maybe that was a back way in. So I damaged my reputation with the faction by going the direct way in, but oh well. Ah, if I come back there and blow it up, I get more stuff. But I need to have... do I get anything for leveling up? Let's find out. That's exactly what I needed. What's this flyer? Poorly written notice. The family of the rich man who provoked us. We have him and we will kill him if you don't pay us handsomely. Come with a full force to the alleys south of the old warehouse district. Okay, where's the south? Well, it's the warehouse district, I assume, so it's down here. I should probably go save this guy. I don't know who he is, but... Where's the merch? Ah, that way. It would help if I followed the actual map marker, wouldn't it?
You'll find all you need. Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
I don't think I've ever talked to you before. Why again? Well, anyway, let me go ahead and sell off all of the stuff I'm not using.
Sir Desade, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes, we were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely
It isn't.
finished, Kurt.
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Of
Very
course.
well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier 4D as soon as possible.
Sounds easy. That's where I'm going.
Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, if he finds an alternative solution that is less illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvellous.
Lovely.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
I suddenly smell tuna fish, and I don't know why I'm smelling tuna fish, but it's making me hungry. Anyway. Back out I go then. So now I have to try to get the stuff onto a boat so I can smuggle it. That's exactly what I signed up for. Back towards the bonfire, which is making my game go, no, I don't like you anymore. Into the safety of the Bridge Alliance building.
Your Excellency, Lord de Sade.
Alright, let's talk about the charlatan.
I tracked down your man near the Coin Guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated. He is hiding in a room in the Coin Guard Tavern.
Why didn't you have him arrested?
Angry citizens have gathered round the building. They have sworn to avenge themselves after discovering his fraud. I decided it better to avoid the mob. But if you wish to capture him alive, I advise you hurry.
Governor Burren will be happy to learn that a legate with great assiduity will soon be joining the island of Tierfredi. Thank you for your help, Excellency, and allow me to offer you this modest present for your voyage.
That doesn't really answer my question, but...
Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
So I'm technically, I guess, a part of the merchants, which is why I started higher up with them anyway, so it makes sense that I don't care as much about damaging their reputation. So here's the old warehouses, so there should be somebody being held ransom down this way. I'll just avoid the people vomiting in the gutters.
Any idea who I am? Open up, imbeciles! I have a ship to carry!
I found Constantine.
You hear that?
Yes, that's Constantine's voice. It's coming from the upper floor. It sounds as if he's locked up.
Then I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
Well, that kind of jump-started the mission to find Constantine. I didn't expect to run into that by accident. I'll avoid that for now. I don't think he's going to go anywhere. He's having fun in that little room. Enemy detection. Ah, okay, so... They don't even know who he is. Rooster. Alright, so I don't think they're going to do anything. I'm pretty sure this is not a time-based mission. I'll come back to it after I deal with everything else. Constantine can just stay there and pass the time.
I still don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he hasn't been the victim of any foul play.
Don't worry. We'll find him in time for departure.
I certainly
We're
hope
going to
so.
play off like we just didn't hear
Would you
him.
be in need of my help in any way?
What will be your official title on Tierfredi? Or are you just here to keep an eye on us?
Come now, don't be ridiculous. I'm coming in the capacity of official advisor, nothing more. But His Highness has also asked me to report to him on certain strategic observations. I am therefore required to take note of all events, chart the island and its resources, but also obtain as much knowledge as possible concerning the more dangerous creatures of the island. Your help will be extremely valuable to me. I've no longer the legs of an adventurer.
So he's probably going to send us
Always
on
a privilege
missions.
to help, Master.
Right.
I need to be leaving. I have quite a few things to do before we raise anchor.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life.
And then he falls with it.
There are some children we'd be best to refuse.
Looks like he hurt his
Captain
hand.
Vasco,
And you are?
I'm de Sardet, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
But there's a difference.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
We're gonna pretend we never saw him,
Perhaps
I
he
guess.
simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure, like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him.
Then
Might
why
I
are you
ask,
just now
who
going
you are?
to look
Would
into
you
it?
report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
Alright, so it looks like I have a lot to talk about here, so let's start with the cabin boy. Work our way from top to bottom. Sounds simple enough.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Makes sense. When did they see them last?
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor...
Already heard that one. Any
Does the
acquaintances?
boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
This Jonas, does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavia and Laura.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there, in port.
Well, not too far off, at least. About these
Have you
heretics.
seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers.
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and
Fair.
get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler? Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. May I ask you, why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
So he's the captain of the ship I'm sailing on, so I'm not going to lie to him, because he might find out anyway, and it's better to trust somebody that I'm going to be sailing with. Because that's how I look at it.
A couple of heretics are planning on leaving Serene. The ambassador of Teleme has entrusted me with the job of capturing them.
Happy to see that you trust me enough to seek my counsel in the affair. Just so happens that I heard someone talking about the couple. The Cardinal's men are far from discreet. They were making quite some ruckus, asking to search our warehouses. We, of course, refused entry. Only the Nords have access. I'm sorry, Your Excellency, but I'm certain your potential stowaways aren't far. But we won't allow you to make a search to grab them. Not officially, at least.
What do you mean?
That discretion and malice are often more useful than titles and words.
So in other words, hide and get in without being spotted. As long as I don't get caught, he's going to pretend he never knew about it.
You haven't heard anything about my cousin by chance, have you? To be honest, we were hoping to find him here.
Did you say he was intending on celebrating his departure? My men spoke of a rather animated party that went down at the Coin Tavern, but I haven't heard anything else.
That isn't the safest place in the city. I hope nothing has happened to him.
Let's go and find him. Thank you, Captain.
Happy to be of some help.
We're just all pretending that we did not hear him in that building. That's just what it's come down to. We're all pretending we did not hear him in that building.
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long. So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel.
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
That's quite some time.
Fire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's got it into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Tier Freddy. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse and noted on the manifest will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
I mean, he's not wrong.
At least we tried.
Commander is gonna have my head. I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this impossible task.
In that case, we're going to have to doctor the manifest ourselves. It must be at the Harbour Master's office.
You do know you're still talking in front of the very guy whose boat you're gonna smuggle it all. Anyway. Anything else? Ask about the knots.
Could you tell me a little about your guild?
We are masters of the oceans. Our ships can sail where no others dare.
Thanks to your magic, so I've heard. How do you become a Nord?
Our magic, yes, that only the Nords master. As for your question, any child born on one of our ships is seaborn. He is a Nord from birth. Others are sea gifted, joining the Nords for different reasons, often from a young age. It's how the guild is made and maintains its numbers.
So they're all sailors with water magic, I suppose.
Could you tell me anything about our destination? The island of Tier Freddy?
It is a magnificent place. Wild. Spared from your wars and your mines, for now. The natives have a relationship with their land and consider it sacred. They're a very friendly people, welcoming, that will appear to you strangely familiar. I've also heard that there are a great many exotic creatures, some enormous. But I wouldn't know what else to tell you. I've never strayed far from the ports.
So the sailors, or at least this sailor, doesn't seem to dislike the natives, unlike the Bridge Alliance.
What do you think of our port?
Are you referring to this one? It is the biggest high seas port on the continent. Thanks to your prince, even though it remains part of your city, it holds a particular status for us Nords. Certain zones are owned completely by us, and maritime law holds office. It's a good port. Were it not for the Malachor, it would be a pleasant place to dock.
So how does the Malachor spread? Are we ever going to learn that?
Be back soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
Well, we definitely have a lot of fucking work to do now, don't we? Let's start with talking about the novice, perhaps. What else? What exactly? Let me go ahead and take a look at my quest log here. So you can find the smuggler, interrogate the smuggler, coin guard merchandise. Alright, so there's a lot to do before I even get off. So let's go ahead and start with the area over here. Oh, cutscene.
Captain, sir, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
You're going to have to wait. We need to find a way to clear the access to the warehouse.
It's not controlled by another faction. Certain places are forbidden for you. A costume, more on the torso, belonging to another faction will allow you to trick the guards. Is there a way for me to tell if I'm in an area that I shouldn't be in? Because I don't see...
Have any idea how to get in there without being noticed?
Let's take a look around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
If you wore a Nort uniform and you were able to keep your mark hidden from him, They might let us in, unless we just offered them a drink. These sailors rarely refuse one.
I see where this is headed. If we drop a little soporific in their glasses, the way will be clear. I'll just need to find the proper ingredients, but it's doable.
Well, I have my way in now. Either dress up in their costume, which would help. What's in the box? Hawthorne. Or put them to sleep with knockout drugs. Let's go ahead and take a look around and see if I can't find anything useful before I try to drug somebody, shall we? Oh, hold on, this actually, what does this thing say? Warehouse, Bridge Alliance Embassy, okay, so just the Nautilus warehouse is being pointed out. Where is, oh, I went past it. It's accessible from the main dockyard down here.
But perhaps we'll discover some useful information.
Wait a minute, how did I... what? I haven't even interrogated the smuggler yet. I have yet to even discover the smuggler, so maybe I should put that off just so I don't accidentally fast forward past steps that I should do. Which is lovely, by the way. Should I go put them to sleep? No, I'm gonna see if I can't find a Nautilus outfit lying around somewhere. Does he have to be dressed as one too? I wonder, does Kurt have to be dressed, or is it just me? Well, anyway, let's, I'm gonna quick save, because thankfully the good old F5 is the quick save here.
Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already been to the port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs.
Does it be useful if I didn't, like, just open the doors by pushing my face against them? You know? Like that. Hello there, person. Don't need to alert anybody by way of just bumping into them, you know? Okay, can't climb up that. You just keep looking at the window. Nope. Nope, didn't see me. We're clear. I don't know how I didn't get spotted there, but then again, I'm playing another stealth game. How many? Nope. I'm playing another stealth game, guys. How many stealth games have I played now in a row, basically? I guess I better start getting good at stealth. Take all of that. Where is the smuggler at, anyway? Alright, so the smuggler is there. He's in the central building. I'm going to approach that one first. Is it just the buildings I'm not allowed into, or is it this whole district? We'll find out. Am I allowed?
Halt!
Okay, so it's just the buildings, not the districts.
Move along.
Very well, I'm going.
Okay, so that I can't do at the moment. That I can't do, because there's also guards outside that building. There's got to be a back way into this building, then. Yep, back way in, and I don't see a guard on it. Porridge. So I found some porridge. Could I have a sneakier way of getting into buildings, please?
Escapes in my time, but I never thought I'd see someone go.
Are you the smuggler?
You snuck yourself in here just to ask me that question. If this is some sort of trick to get me to admit to some crime, you are truly twisted.
You can see for yourself that I'm no Nord. Come now. Are you the one I'm looking for?
I'm already locked up. What more do I risk? Yes, I am a smuggler. But I'm not the only one in this city.
Well, no shit.
I'm searching for a couple fleeing to Leme. They're trying to leave the city discreetly. Have they contacted you?
You certainly can't imagine I'm going to answer you without getting something in exchange. I don't really think of my clients as kin, but I'd never betray any of them for free.
A real saint you are. How about your freedom in exchange for your loyalty? Tell me where I can find them and I'll open this cage.
That works for me. Your two Telemites are hidden in a warehouse behind this very prison. They must be waiting for me. But you might want to be quick about it. If the Nauts get their hands on them, they'll find themselves in this same cage.
Thank you.
Hiding in a warehouse, okay.
And these doors? You're gonna open them, right?
Oh great, now I have to free the smuggler. I don't have lockpicking.
I don't have the key.
I don't have okay. Well, I could just leave him. Okay, bye. So now I know where the two people are. I'm gonna go break into the smuggler's house. This is the whole Ripley slamming open lockers thing all over again, you know? It's a stealth game and my character does everything in their power to make noise. Alright, that's right, it's down here. Because apparently this is the smuggler's home. There is a book here, in fact. Smuggler's Journal. I have 2 new clients. They want to go to Al-Sad, and the Inquisitors are on their heels, so they want to go to the Capital Bridge Alliance, which will not make my job any easier. I think I can get them onto a ship inconspicuously, but we will have to be cautious, and I hope that they will prove pacing and discreet. I'll have them away in the warehouse behind the harbor office where the Inquisitors will never enter. Okay, that confirms what he told me. Oh, that's a sailor's. That's a uniform. Who does this describe? Does this for the Nauts? Is that who I'm hiding as? Yes, I'm now a Nautilus. That helps. At least that's what I'm assuming not translates to is Nautilus, because I would hope that's what it translates to. Hello, Flavia.
Good day. Someone told me that you're a friend of Jonas's, the young cabin boy who's gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taking the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
Let's talk about the cabin boy. Actually, no, let's ask about Captain Vasco. I want to hear her opinion on him.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a damn good navigator, and an excellent leader of men. He knows his craft well, in spite of being so young.
How old is he?
He's not seen his 25th year yet. If he keeps
That's damn young for a ship captain. Alright, what about the cabin boy then? Let's see here. When's the last time she saw him? That's
when did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro, and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Boy, I haven't the faintest idea.
Okay, so that's interesting.
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. 1 drink lasts him the whole night.
That confirms what the captain said, because the captain said the cabin boy wasn't much of a drinker.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
Okay.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guess, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
Lesson to be learned, don't get drunk. Okay, so the canal or stolen by people?
I need to be going.
Interesting leads.
Farewell.
So I have acquired a Nautilus outfit now, it looks like. So let's go ahead and break into all these warehouses on the other side of the dockyard, shall we? Nothing else, it'll be good for money. Hopefully. I'll probably keep this outfit in my pocket, because it'll be nice to have a Nautilus outfit I can equip if necessary. Hi guys, I'm one of you now. No longer do I need to hide. God fucking everything's lockpicking. Maybe I should have started off with lockpicking instead of charisma. Jesus. If I get another level, I'm putting it in lockpicking. Oh, this is a fancy room. Hey, look, I found keys. Serene Harbor. Okay, that's the jail key.
Here's the ship's manifest. We only need to add our merchandise to the list.
There we go. We're now on the list, so we'll actually get on the boat. That part will help. Alright, so I have keys, but to the jail, not to anything else. Ah, this is sailor's coat. I can get sailor's gloves. So only the coat counts as Nautilus. The rest of it is just whatever. Was that another lootable around the corner? No. Thankfully, they don't seem to question Kurt over in his coin guard outfit at all. He's just my mercenary who works for me. Okay, let's see if I can get these guys to bugger off now that I'm one of them.
Hello? What can I do for you?
We're the relay. You're dismissed.
Finally! We were starting to grow moss. Courage, me hearties.
Yar!
We should notify the men. They need all the time they can get.
Alright, before I go do that, let's see what's in here. So when I'm wearing this outfit, do I have to start speaking like a pirate? Because I don't want to speak like a pirate. I don't want to go yar and you matey the entire time I'm in this outfit. There's enough of that going around whenever I... Hello.
Who is there?
May the Illuminated save us. Did the smuggler send you?
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison, but revealed to me your hiding place.
Oh, the traitor!
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition then?
No.
Please, please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, why is the ambassador of Teleme so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Good questions.
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And here you have the result.
Oh, fuck.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
Yeah, I'm gonna help them because I don't believe in censorship of published works.
Tell me more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it would provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
The disciple of St. Matthias. The one who returned to Teleme after traveling with his master.
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously studied.
With the discovery of Teofredi, we thought it crucial to take a look at the original text. We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of St. Matthias.
And? What did you find?
Teofredi is without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias and his disciples...
I'm failing to see the issue yet.
The text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, St. Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced St. Matthias to stay there.
It was written in black and white, and there is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius's own hand.
I understand now what that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret, but what is written is written.
I'm fully on their side. You do not hide history. It doesn't matter how bad that history might be. Hiding it could make things worse. What's their escape plan?
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition won't chase us into the den of their enemies.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
He's got a point.
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could forget what you have discovered, perhaps.
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius. We were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text, or anything else that would have pleased them.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
Lovely.
I see. Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
I'm helping them. That's literally, I'm proposing to speak to the Bridge Alliance.
Could have a word with the good Dr. Sahid, the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. If he can be persuaded to offer you asylum, you would be saved.
Your goodness honors you. May the Illuminated forever light your path.
So
if I manage to convince the ambassador, you'll need to refrain from that sort of blessing. Stay here. I'll be back.
That's just it. They're still believers. They're not saying they aren't. It's just, this is actually something that happened a lot in history. They are declared as heretics because of the way they took the texts. There are so many threads from history in this game, and that's something that I'm finding fascinating and loving, because you people might not be aware of it. I know a lot of people might not. I went to college as a history major, and so history fascinates me. And seeing ties of history to this is very interesting. Here, Smuggler, you were doing something actually decent.
My lord. And don't worry about me. I'll slip outside without being seen.
He was trying to help people that had a legitimate cause. That might not always be his case, but I'll free him for this one. He doesn't deserve to be hanged for actually helping people, that deserve it. Hey, let me go talk to the Bridge Alliance and also let these guys know that their goods are good to move.
Well now, can we get going? The way is clear. It's time to get going.
Do your best to be quick and quiet about it. You won't have much time to move it.
Don't you be worrying now. We're off.
The warehouse is at the end to the right there. You can't miss it.
Move out. Quick steps.
Alright. Now that I am free of that, I can go back to my normal outfit. I will keep one of these in my pocket, because it's probably nice to have an outfit so you can blend in. I forget what other game had me do that. I'm sure it'll come to me and I'll just shout it out later. But there was another video game that did something similar to that system, where you kept outfits related to different factions. But the factions were nowhere as in-depth as this one's appearing to be so far. And with that, that's where I'm going to leave you good folks for the day. We have gone and helped the Coin Guard smuggle goods onto my boat, and, well, next time we'll see what awaits us here on Serene. I'm pretty sure we're about to move on to the new continent. However, until then, please like, subscribe, and ring that bell to be notified of future videos, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye!